실전 모의고사 3회 1번 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Excuse me, I wonder if you have anything for backaches.
This might help. It's a back support cushion.
Are there any special instructions?
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What do you think of these blue jeans? They're very popular nowadays.
Good. I like the style.
I see. Would you like to try them on?
(3번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. How many of you have difficulty making new friends? Making new friends is not at all difficult if you keep an open mind and are confident of yourself. To make new friends, the first thing you need to do is meet new people. Just step up to people you want to talk to. Accepting people the way they are is important as well. No one is perfect. You are not either. Everyone has faults, so to make friends, you have to look at the positive aspects of an individual. If you keep in mind all the tips I'm saying, I'm sure you'll find a friend you like.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Christine. My family decided to emigrate sometime next year.
Oh, really? That's surprising.
Yeah, I know. But my wife and I have wanted to move to another country because of my health problem.
I see. So which country are you going to move to?
Actually, we haven't decided yet. Kate wants to move to Australia or New Zealand, but I think Canada would be nice.
All three of them have wonderful natural environments.
But which country do you recommend the most?
If you are concerned about your health, I will recommend Canada.
Is there any special reason?
Because it has a good healthcare system and great hospitals, as well as a wonderful natural environment.
I never thought about them. Thank you for your advice.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Toby. Is there any good news on your job search?
No, not yet. I still don't have a job. It's so frustrating.
So you just stay at home doing nothing?
Yeah, what else can I do? I don't want to go outside. I don't want to meet anyone. They're obviously going to ask me questions about my job search, and I hate that.
You're not going to stay at home forever, are you?
No, but...
Why don't you get together with your old friends? They will understand your situation. You can get some useful advice from them. I think it will help you a lot.
Do you really think so?
Sure. That's what friends are for.
Okay, maybe I'll call one of my friends today.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Here we are. This is the house I'd like to recommend to you most.
Oh, I like it. This is better than I expected. What a great ocean view it has.
It really is, and it's going to be fantastic to watch the sunrise from the balcony.
I think you're right. It's really fortunate to meet you.
Thank you for saying so. You can walk along the shore, too. Do you have kids?
Yes.
This house has a huge front yard which has a swing in it. The kids will love it.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to stay here for a week, and I need some ideas to enjoy ourselves.
It might be a good idea to go to a deserted island around here.
Sounds good. How long does it take to get there?
It usually takes about an hour from this house. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, I have made up my mind. What's the rent for a week?
(7번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Oh, Jenny, why are you calling at this hour of the day?
Did you finish setting the stage?
Yes, I've arranged things on the stage as you said.
Really? Then can I check everything with you for a moment?
Sure, go ahead.
Does the desk have round edges?
Of course, and I put a computer monitor in the center of the desk and a keyboard in front of the monitor.
Good job. Did you open the first desk drawer?
Yes, I did, and I prepared a chair without armrests.
Did you put the chair facing the right?
Sure. Lastly, I hung a shirt on a hanger.
A shirt? I think I didn't say a shirt. I said a jacket.
Oh, really? Then I'll change it into a jacket.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Brian. Are you free tonight?
I have a math exam next week, so I'm going to study in the library.
Oh, that's too bad. Actually, I'm going to throw a potluck party. Can you come?
Really? Who will come to the party?
James will bring his famous creamy string beans, and Gina will bring fried chicken.
That does sound good. I think it must be fun.
You can say that again. You always study hard. Sometimes you need to rest.
Well, I guess you are right. What time does your party start?
At 5. By the way, can you make mashed potatoes for us?
Do you really think they like mashed potatoes?
Of course. I'm sure they will like them very much.
If you insist, I'd better begin right now.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 딸에게 가려는 이유를 고르시오.
Excuse me, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I'm wondering if I can take a week off.
A week off? What for?
I think I have to see my daughter, Linda.
I heard that Linda goes to Harvard University. You must be very proud of her. How's she doing?
She's not doing too well. That's why I want to take a vacation.
What's wrong?
After she went to Harvard, she started dieting.
Linda is on a diet? I can't believe it. She is as skinny as she can be.
Not only is she on a diet, but she also became a vegetarian.
Oh my God. Did you take her to see a doctor?
I tried to talk her into seeing a psychiatrist, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
I'm sorry to hear that. Now I see why you want to take a week off.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불해야 할 마술쇼 티켓 값을 고르시오.
James, look at this ad. They're planning a fantastic magic show at the end of this year.
Yes, I already knew about it.
Oh, I remember you are very interested in magic, right?
Yes. Actually, I've been saving up to buy a ticket since September.
So, how much have you saved up?
$65.
Really? How did you save that much money?
I've saved my allowance. I have saved $40 from my allowance.
I see. And how about the $25?
I got $15 for doing chores like cleaning my room and helping wash the dishes. And I got $10 for shining my father's shoes.
Then how much more do you need to buy a ticket?
I still have to come up with $35.
Not much, I think. I'm sure you can do it.
(11번) 공룡박물관 견학 준비에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Attention, please. This is an announcement about next week's field trip, so please listen carefully. We will be going to the Dinosaur Museum. On Tuesday, which is tomorrow, we will pass out the field trip forms. These are permission forms that your parents must sign. If you do not bring your form back to us by Wednesday, you won't be able to join us at the museum. In addition to this form, you must also bring $10 for admission into the museum. Finally, you should bring a lunch on the day of the field trip because lunch won't be provided at the museum. On Friday morning, we will leave the school at 10 a.m. and we should be back by 5 p.m.
(12번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 구입할 노트북을 고르시오.
What are you doing, Brian?
I'm shopping online for a notebook computer and comparing prices.
Ah, have you made your choice?
No, not yet. Can you help me to decide?
Sure I can. How much are you willing to pay?
I have a limit of $800.
And how about the hard drive? I think at least 750 gigabytes is needed for your work.
Is that so? Okay.
Oh, you can get a free USB mouse or mouse pad when you buy some of these computers.
I have a USB mouse, so I would like to get a mouse pad if possible.
Now you have to decide just one more thing. Do you want a small or large monitor?
I want a smaller one.
Well, then it seems like there's only one model to buy.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
I'm sorry for being late, Mrs. Brown.
What's the matter? You have never been late for work before.
Well, there was a traffic accident on the highway. A car hit mine from behind.
How terrible. Are you all right?
My neck hurts a bit.
Did you go to the hospital and see a doctor?
No, I'll be okay.
You go right now and get it checked. My mother had a similar accident last year and still suffers from a lot of pain in the neck.
I think my car is in worse shape than I am.
That's too bad. Anyway, go to a doctor right away. We don't have a busy morning today.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What did you do last Saturday?
Nothing much. I just stayed at home all day long. How about you?
I went to see the Wonder Girls concert with my sister.
You did? How was it?
It was much more fantastic than I thought. I'd never seen such a dynamic concert before.
Did you get their autographs? As I know, you're an enthusiastic fan of them.
Of course. Last Saturday is a day I will never forget.
I envy you. I wanted to go, but they were sold out in less than a few hours.
Then you should have called me in advance.
What do you mean?
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 마이클이 점원에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Michael has an older brother who is going to have his wedding this Sunday. Michael thinks he'd better go there in a suit, but he doesn't have one. He decides to go shopping in a new department store. When he enters the men's clothing section, he finds out there are lots of collections on sale. The sales clerk helps him find the right size, and he tries on several suits. Michael can't make up his mind which one to buy. Now he decides to ask the clerk to select the suit which goes well with him. In this situation, what would Michael most likely say to the sales clerk?
Excuse me.
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, everyone. Today I'd like to talk about one way to get along with people. A key is knowing when to say you're sorry. In most cases, it's hard to apologize. Here are some tips that may make it easier to say you're sorry. The first step in apologizing is to admit to yourself that you have offended someone. It is important to let the person you hurt know that you didn't mean to do harm. At the same time, you must show that you take your mistakes seriously. Recognize that your actions caused a problem for the other person. If you damage someone's property, offer to fix it. If the damage isn't so obvious, ask, "What can I do to make it up to you?" There may be nothing concrete you can do, but the offer must be sincere. Another way is to send a note or a small gift. Remember, apologizing is not about who won or who lost. It's about keeping a strong relationship.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Hello, everyone. Today I'd like to talk about one way to get along with people. A key is knowing when to say you're sorry. In most cases, it's hard to apologize. Here are some tips that may make it easier to say you're sorry. The first step in apologizing is to admit to yourself that you have offended someone. It is important to let the person you hurt know that you didn't mean to do harm. At the same time, you must show that you take your mistakes seriously. Recognize that your actions caused a problem for the other person. If you damage someone's property, offer to fix it. If the damage isn't so obvious, ask, "What can I do to make it up to you?" There may be nothing concrete you can do, but the offer must be sincere. Another way is to send a note or a small gift. Remember, apologizing is not about who won or who lost. It's about keeping a strong relationship.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 상대방의 소유물에 손상을 입혔을 때의 조치로 언급되지 않은 것은?